we are back in Lisbon, and I'm sure if you've seen my channel for a long time or you know anything about football, you'd know about Benfica and of course Sport in Lisbon as well. And what about when I took you to nicest? They've got a really interesting story, and the Estadio Nacional, the stadium where Celtic won the European Cup. But today in this video I'm going to be taking you to a completely random stadium and football team that you've never heard of before in this incredibly famous city. I'll tell you in a little second how I decided on today's game, but firstly check out Lisbon. Just hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. So it's now currently the evening. We've had a look around Lisbon today, and look, we've got our editing essentials right now. Superboc. It's got to be done when you're away. But how did I decide on what game to go to today? Well, look, just check this out. While I edit the part of the video we've already done, I'll show you why we'll be going to tomorrow's game. So Sunday, look, from my vicinity, on Sunday, Benfica is my closest game, but I wanted to come and see Benfica anyway. We've seen Porto on the channel numerous times, actually. We've actually seen Sporting a couple of times as well the last time we were here, but we've never seen Benfica. So on Sunday, we'll be completing the Tres Grandes, the big three. But look, this is today. I couldn't get up to this match today, and obviously we've been filming the intro to this video that you've already seen. But look, if we check out the games for tomorrow, my closest one is 7 kilometers away. CF Estrela da Amadora against UD Oliveirense in the Estadio Jose Gomez, 7 kilometers away. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to show you guys a random game in Portugal. Like I say, it is currently the Friday, but the game is on the Saturday. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for an 11 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, kickoff's at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So we should get this one up the same day too. Don't you just love it? All right, see you then. It's the middle of November and I've got my shorts on in the morning to go to the football, and my sunnies as well. Don't you just love it? But yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it? 11 a.m. kickoff, but I do love an early kickoff. It means you've got all day to get the video sorted and get it up, and then you can enjoy the evening. I might go and watch, I think it's Wolves and Arsenal, isn't it? The late game. If I can have everything done and uploaded by then, I can go out and have a Superboc and watch Arsenal. But because it's so early, the streets are a bit dead here in Lisbon, so yeah, we need to get on a tube, the train, the metro, get to close to where we're going and get some classic Portuguese breakfast and coffee. Here we go, we're not even out of the train station yet, but I recognise something here. This is the badge of the football team we're going to see today. And look what a cool one it is as well. The yellow star, CFE, A. I'll tell you a little bit about what that means in a sec. I'm not sure what these three are, but from the small bit of research I've done, I do recognise that badge. They have these incredible LED lights. Look how high tech that is. Red, and now it's green and we can go. But look, behind me here, I believe this is the Estadio Estrela da Amadora. That is the team we're going to see today. But I found a cafe across the street. We've still got about an hour and a half till kickoff, I think. So we've got a little bit of time for some caffeine. Pastel de nata, okay, and a cappuccino. Okay. And can I sit outside? Outside. Coffee consumed. I'm feeling energized. I've had my pastel de nata as well. You have to have one of those when you come to Portugal, or a few of those at least. But look, here we go, CFEA, so club football. That's the C and the F. They don't really say football club here. It comes before the name. It's like Liverpool Football Club in England, or English or whatever, Rangers Football Club, Celtic Football Club, but in Portugal it's club football first, and then Estrela, which I think means star, which will be the star here, and then A, Amadora, the part of Lisbon, just outside of Lisbon where we are now. How many times have we been in this situation where things have gone completely wrong on vlogs? This really reminds me of my Dublin ground hopping video, which turned out really well in the end, but during the start of it I was kind of stuck because it was supposed to be an Aviva Tour video and there was nobody there that day. And so today's game was supposed to be at the home ground of this team that I've been introducing you to today, that I did my intro for yesterday, that I was really excited to see inside this strange little stadium. There aren't too many games on in Portugal today, like I said, but there's construction work going on in here. I didn't know why there was nobody at the billets counter, the ticket counter. I'll show you. I had to ask someone because, look, billets means tickets in Portuguese. That's similar to like French, I think. There's a similar spelling. But look, nobody here. And I was wondering why, and it turns out that there's construction work going on here. So they're playing at the Estadio Nacional, where we've been a few times now for the Celtic video and to see Belenenses SAD play as well. So, God, I'm in a bit of a conundrum now. Do I go back to the bloody Estadio Nacional where we've been before? I really wanted to see this quirky little ground on the outskirts of Lisbon. What to do, what to do. Are you Benfica? Sporting?
Oh, Benfica Sporting.
For you?
Benfica.
You Benfica, okay. There goes Anderson, my really nice Uber driver who didn't speak a lick of English, but he's put me in a better mood. He was a nice guy. However, yes, I'm not in the best of moods after today, I will be honest. Really frustrating. You come all this way and think, you plan a little video like that. I knew there'd be games on this Saturday, not too many. As previously mentioned, I think they only really have games on like a Sunday. I don't know, they obviously do have games on a Saturday as well, but the way the fixtures fell this weekend, there was like none in Lisbon basically. But if it wasn't for the game being cancelled, I wouldn't be here right now. And I did get a message from somebody, I think on Instagram. It could have been a tweet, it could have been a YouTube comment, I can't remember. Apparently there's a stadium in the shadows of this incredible statue of Christ. So we're gonna save the video and go there. Ground hopping gods, please be kind. You haven't been kind so far, so if you could for the next location, that'd be incredible. But just look at this behind me. So all the times I've been to Lisbon, I've never actually been to this incredible tourist attraction here that I suppose a lot of people come to see. And look, you have the 25th of April bridge there. That's the bridge we came across, which I'd have shown you. And look, you may be able to see, like right in the centre of the shot there, kind of bigger sort of blue building. I think that is the stadium of OS Belenenses. We've been there before. You can see sort of right on the waterfront there. Like, let me just zoom out so I can point. Like right across the waterfront there, that is Belém. I think that's where Benfica were formed, and also where obviously Belenenses play now. The Estadio de Luz, which is where Benfica play, will be through there somewhere over that hill, I do think. So I don't think you'll really be able to see it from here. I wonder if we can see anything else from where we've been before. I'm not sure. I don't think you can see Sporting Stadium either from here. A lot of hills in Lisbon, so it stops you from seeing stuff from like quite far away. But yeah, like I say, amazing that I've still never been here until now. I feel really guilty because I can't remember who sent me the message or left the comment or whatever, so I can't give him a shout out in the video, but a huge thank you to whoever it was. I did see the message, and that is the inspiration now for this video, is to find the stadium or estadio in the shadows of Christ, which I hope is open. That's it there. That's the stadium there. Look at that. That is one of Portugal's most famous attractions for tourists. And there's the stadium. I didn't realise it was that close. Google Maps said 4 minutes away. Let's see if we can get in. Please, please, please let me get in. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. Oh, look at that. Wow. My God, that is amazing. There's a little bar cafe up in here. There's only one thing for it. A super box? Yeah, por favor. Just one, please. Yeah.
150.
150. One. Obrigado. Thank you very much. Yeah, all right. It might be 10:47 in the morning, but when you've had a stressful day and things go your way eventually, then, I mean, look, you've just got to have a Superboc in the sun while you collect your thoughts and think about what you're going to tell people about this club. Wow, so one of the most incredible things about this stadium is, I mean, apart from the view that you get down there, it's just, I mean, look at that. Portugal's a stunning country, and obviously Christ that you can't see just now because of the stand. But the top 2 tiers in Portugal are run by the Portuguese league, so I feel like that's sort of like the Premier League and EFL is the top 2 tiers. Then you go 3rd tier, 4th tier, 5th tier, etc. downwards. It gets regionalised as well. But everything below the 2nd tier, from what I can work out, is non-league, which means that this is a non-league stadium. Almeida, is that Almada? Almada, the team that play here, they are not in the top 2 tiers, so that makes this stadium a non-league stadium. Have you ever seen a non-league stadium like this? Look at these, you've got the seats, you've got the sun, the incredible views. You've got the sort of terraced bit up there where you can stand or sit with a Superboc first thing in the morning. This day turned out all right after all, didn't it? Look at all these tourists coming out of the attraction. They don't even know that the world's best non-league stadium is right there. They're all here seeing Christ, but I should go and see Almada AC as well. We're waiting for our Uber, and we'll get back and I'll wrap up this video. What a video it's been! Ah, so they're in the 3rd division. Yeah. AC Almada. Have you been to see them play?
No.
Never. No. Who do you support? Benfica, okay. They play tomorrow. Back at the hotel now, and I've just edited the parts of the video that you've already seen up until this point. I actually had a really good time in the end. I know it was a bit disappointing that we didn't get to go to the original stadium and watch a game there, but I think it worked out well because the game that was supposed to be on was in a stadium we've been to twice for 2 videos before, and it was actually 0-0 right up until the 97th minute when Estrella actually scored. So it was 1-0 in the 97th minute. So I feel like it may have not been the best game anyway in a stadium that we've already been to a couple of times on this channel. But we did get to see what I think could be the best non-league stadium in the world. The views were just unreal, weren't they? Down to the water and then back up to Christ as well, either side that you were looking at the stadium. Just absolutely unreal. If you know of any more unique stadiums like that, there seems to be loads in Portugal. One of the best I've ever seen was Braga, of course. I know a lot of you have seen that video. That was unreal. Drop any more in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get there. Please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe if you're new as well. I've got loads of content planned in this region of the world over the next couple of weeks, so you won't want to miss out, so make sure you subscribe. I'll leave some videos on screen. Please do click on one to carry on watching. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.